I finally went to my doctor. And I said, Doc, you got to write me a prescription to help me sleep at night. And he goes, oh, Bill, oof. I don't like writing prescriptions for pills. They got bad side effects. And I go, dude, I'm dying here. He said, Bill, I never thought I'd say this in my medical career. He said, have you ever tried...
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy! City boy!
All right, you guys, this has been long awaited. Kind of long awaited. Not really. Yes, no, maybe so. Bill Engvall. Is that how you say it? Engvall? I think I've been saying it wrong. From the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. I've reacted to every character from Blue Collar Comedy Tour. I don't know. That's a tongue twister. Sally sells, she sells down by the seashore. Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Anyways, I haven't reacted to Bill, and everyone's asked for me to react to him, and I was totally down. I rock with those dudes. They were funny when they did their favorite joke session or favorite dad joke session. So, anyways, first time reaction to him solo on stage. This one is Bill tries marijuana. Yeah, we're gonna see what this is about. This is on his channel, so go support his channel. By watching this independently of my reaction, checking out stuff from his channel, buying tickets to his events, all that good stuff. Reactions are never a substitute for the original content, so we always want to support the original content creator. And let's get this popping, you guys. Let's see what this is about. This is Bill tries marijuana for the first time. Tries would signal for the first time. Maybe this ain't the first time, but tries would mean this is the first time. So here we go. He's a little older. I wanted to find some younger clips, but I couldn't find anything. Like, I found one that y'all were asking for, but he wasn't. It was just like an audio clip. So I was just like, here we go.
I finally went to my doctor. And I said, Doc, you got to write me a prescription to help me sleep at night. And he goes, oh, Bill, oof. I don't like writing prescriptions for pills. They got bad side effects. And I go, dude, I'm dying here. He said, Bill, I never thought I'd say this in my medical career. He said, have you ever tried medical marijuana? And I said, Doc, I've never even tried unmedical marijuana. I said, I'm not going to jail because I can't sleep. He goes, no, you're not going to go to jail. He said, here in California, for medical reasons, it's legal. He said, I'm going to write you this card, and I want you to take it to the dispensary down the road. I said, what's a dispensary? He goes, it's like a drugstore. So I'm thinking, all right, it's like a Walgreens or a CVS, people in lab coats with name tags. No, it's a pot store. I walk in this store, and there's 5 white guys with dreadlocks that want to hug me. All right. Have you ever walked into a bar, and the second you walk through the door, your brain went, oop, wrong bar? That's what this was. I walk in, I looked around, went, oh, hell no. And I turned to leave, and as I turned to leave, I hear this voice from behind me go, well, hello, my friend.
Yo, he got this California culture down. I say it like I've been in California so many times with in my industry, you know what I'm saying? There is a portion of dudes who rock the dreadlocks, live like that Rasta lifestyle, but they speak like California surfers. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. You know what's crazy is the way this relates to me personally is when my mom was fighting terminal liver cancer. She had fought cancer for 15 years, man, and it was the liver that took her out. I remember her going to the hospital, and they're like, look, it spread to your liver. You got 3 months to live, And we went to a holistic doctor. Long story short, that we changed her diet, and she actually lived like a year and a half longer, which was pretty dope. But the one thing that was interesting was at this time, this was when marijuana it was still pretty illegal. But in Colorado, they started, because Colorado was the first place to really go hard, even though California led the charge. Long story short, I got my mom her medical card, and we talked to the doctor and the medical marijuana dude. And long story short, it was better for her to smoke the marijuana than take the type of pills they were offering, because the pills could be a downer, the type that she needed to help with sleep, with pain, etc. And so what she was on was the greenery and some ibuprofen. And it was funny because like the THC had her like she's like baking cookies and just like joking around in comparison to I believe the prescription stuff they were going to prescribe would have been not so great on the internal organs, on the gut biome. Also, some of them were downers. So it's really interesting to see. That was a full circle moment for me because I remember going through it with Mom Dukes, and it was a helpful thing.
And I turn around and there's this kid, and he goes, "My name is Peace."
He said peace. This one said peace.
I said, "Well, Peace, I think I'm in the wrong place." And he goes, "Well, what brought you here?" And I go, "Well, my doctor," he said. He goes, "Oh, so now you're smarter than your doctor." What?
Holy shit.
He goes, "Well, your doctor sent you here, but apparently on the way over, you found a cure for whatever it was, so AKA, you're smarter than your doctor." And I remember thinking to myself, I'm being run circles around by a pothead. I should be quicker than this. And I go, "Well, he gave me this card," and he goes, "Oh, it's the key to the kingdom." He goes, "Let me see your card." So I hand him my card, and he goes, "Oh, having a little problems going nighty-night, are we?" What am I, 7? Yeah, I guess. He goes, "Well, turn around, my friend, and welcome to Shangri-La." And I turn around, and there is a full-on wall of jars of marijuana. And they all had names. But they weren't medical names. They were names like Bubba Kush, Apey Grapey, Cindy Cinnamon. I'm in the Ben and Jerry's of pot. And he
This said apey grapey. That's ridiculous. Bubblegum Kush definitely sounds legit.
pulls this jar off the wall, and all I saw was the name Comatose. And he takes them out and puts it in a scale, weighs it, puts that in the bag and staples it shut, and he goes, "Now you go home and enjoy." I had parked my car 50 feet from...
I'm really curious where this is going to go. Because I think it was about 2 years ago, I was struggling sleeping, and I started smoking indica to go to sleep. But I'll talk about... I want to see where his goes before I even talk about mine.
In this pot store. This was me walking back to my car with this bag of marijuana. Yeah, well, I know the cops are right around the corner going, "He's got the bag. Take the shot. Take the shot."
He's actually really funny. This is actually a good story. Like, for him to tell the story at this pace, maybe it's because it's more relatable to me personally, but this shit is funny to me.
I get to my car, I open the trunk, I take the spare tire out, I put the pot in the wheel well, I put the spare tire on top of that, a dead body, some lime, and a tarp. I'm driving 15 miles an hour in a 6-lane freeway with my blinker on 9 miles for my exit because I don't want to raise any red flags. And the whole time I'm thinking, what have you done? You don't smoke pot. You don't even know how to smoke pot. And then the other side of my brain goes, "Everybody shut up. Just shut up, shut up, shut up." Now, our roommate in college smoked pot, and he always had these papers called zigzags. And he bought them at a convenience store. And I remember thinking, I don't remember having this many voices in my head. So I pull into this 7-Eleven. Y'all, I'm 58. You would have thought I was a 12-year-old boy trying to buy his very first Hustler magazine. I walk in the store, the clerk goes, "What's up?" I go, "What's up with you, my brother?" He goes, "I don't know what came over me." He goes, "What do you want?" I go, "I'll tell you what I want, my friend. I want a Slurpee, Slim Jims, and Zigzag." And he goes, "Dude, it's not illegal to buy papers." And I said, "Was it that bad?" And he went, "Jesus." So I get my papers, I drive.
That shit is ridiculous. Essentially, he's alleging that anyone, yo, my man, hey, whoever that is. Anyways, y'all get it.
Home, I run down the basement because I can't tell Gail about this. She's way anti-pot. She won't even let me go backstage at a Willie Nelson concert. Well, she goes to bed that night. I'm down the basement. I got the pot and I got the papers. I'm like, now what? Because I don't smoke. I've never rolled a cigarette. So I'm rolling what I think is a joint. And it ends up looking like a chewed up toothpick. And I go, I can't smoke that. And all of a sudden I went, oh, wait a minute. I got my granddaddy's pipes. My granddad was a pipes. Remember your grandpa's tray of 5 pipes? So I rummage through this closet. I find one of granddaddy's pipes. I put the pot in.
He is about to get lit. He needed some Cypress Hill that and just be like, roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, inhale, exhale.
And I stood up and I'm looking right in the mirror and I went, oh my God. I look like Ward Cleaver trying to get high right now.
You can't smoke in your crib, bro. That shit is, bro, you
Would
gotta
have been
smoke
a
outside.
great episode. Ward puffing on that pipe. Hey, June! We named our kid Beaver! Okay, back to the basement. I lit this pot. I took one puff. Oh my God. I coughed so hard I thought my liver was going to jump out of my mouth. I woke Gail up 2 flights up. I'm in the basement going,
Facts. I'm about to tell y'all why I started smoking and stopped.
and Gail goes, Bill. Where are you? She goes, Bill. And I'm like, damn it, how are you doing that? And she goes, are you all right? And I'm like,
That hybrid.
where's my Pink Floyd album? I need to hear Hey You right now.
All right. So I think I saw this. The rest of the story. So I'm down to react to that. Let me upload this and just make sure I don't have to deal with no copyright claim nonsense from the Orchard. It's so crazy. The Orchard music, they be copyright claiming a lot of my Ron White and Gabriel Iglesias stuff. So I don't even release shit. I'm not. Anyway, that's a whole other story. It's funny because I started smoking because I was having issues sleeping. And I got some like indica. And it was crazy because the homie gave me like a hybrid. And what was crazy is one joint, like, dude, I was knocked out. And I was like, this is perfect. But then the other joint, because he gave me joints, the other joint, like, it was weird. It was like I was all relaxed, but my mind was like stimulated and tingling. And like my brain was like lit up. So I was like ready to go to sleep, super relaxed. But then my brain was just like, it was so crazy. And so I was like, that kind of worried me because I was like, man, I actually got worse sleep because of that one. But the one before knocked me out. So I tried it again. This time I was like, I want to get knocked out. So I like, you know, not being, you know, an OG with smoking, I smoked way too much. I started getting nauseated. I was like seeing things. Like when I went to bed with wifey, she looked like a monster, bro. Like it was insane. It was insane. That's when I was like, oh. I was like, I gotta leave this alone. Then I did it a couple more times, had this couple good sleeps, bad sleeps, and then I just ultimately just gave it up because I was reading some things about marijuana. Even though it'll help you go to sleep faster and potentially like maybe like sleep, your REM sleep, that deep sleep, I think it disrupts that. There's something in the literature that I saw where I was like, let me just try to figure this out a different way. So, but for me, the mixture that really got me right was if I had a J, and if it's like hybrid, meaning like it's like some really potent stuff, I think that's what it means. I would take about 3 puffs, 3 puffs, sometimes 4 puffs of the joint. They were like fat joints. And then a melatonin, bruh. I got some of the best sleeps I've ever gotten doing that. But then your body built up a tolerance to melatonin. Also, the strain they gave me changed, and it would just messed with my brain. Like, it would just, like, my brain, like, I'd literally, my whole body would be relaxed. I'm ready to go to sleep, and I close my eyes, and my brain is like, it's just like I'm seeing things. It's like glowing, and it's like my brain is just tingling. So, yeah. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. That was Bill's story. I'll do part 2 if this don't get copyright claimed. Holla at your boy.
City boy, city boy.